Important thing you learned. Describe an important thing you learned, not at school or college. You should say what it was, when you learned it, how you learned it, why it was important. I'd like to share with you one of the most valuable skills I've ever learned: budgeting and saving money. Everyone might have their own way of managing finances, but if not, trust me, this is one of the most important life skills you can have under your belt. I learned it a couple of years ago, when I started earning my own income from a part-time job and realized that money seemed to slip through my fingers if I wasn't careful. At first, I used to spend almost everything I earned on things I didn't really need, like eating out all the time, buying gadgets or clothes on impulse, or just spending without thinking. It felt good in the moment, but I often found myself short of cash when something important or unexpected came up, like needing to pay medical bills, fix my car, or pay insurance premiums. Eventually, I realized that if I kept burning through money like that, I'd always feel anxious about money and wouldn't be able to save for bigger goals. That's when I decided to learn how to budget and save properly. I started by reading articles online about personal finance, watching videos from experts who explained budgeting tips and money habits, and talking to friends who were really good at keeping their finances in check. I began using budgeting apps and writing down all my income and expenses so I could actually track where my money was going. I set limits for different categories like food, entertainment, transportation, and savings. I also tried challenges like no-spend weeks, or setting aside a small amount every time I got paid. Over time, it became a habit that really started to pay off. This skill has been incredibly important, because it has given me a sense of control and security over my finances. Now I can handle unexpected expenses without stress, avoid falling into debt, and save up for things I truly want, like traveling, buying gifts for loved ones, or investing in my education. More importantly, learning how to budget has taught me to look ahead and make smarter decisions about my money instead of spending impulsively. It has definitely made my life more organized, less stressful, and much more peaceful. Overall, budgeting and saving isn't just about tightening your belt. It's about having the freedom to enjoy life without constant financial worries. And I think it's one of the best skills anyone can learn, no matter how much money they make. Phrases and idiomatic expressions. Valuable skill. A very useful ability that helps you in life, under your belt, learned, experienced, or achieved and now part of your skills or knowledge. Slipped through my fingers. Disappear quickly without you realizing it, often used about time or money. Spending without thinking. Buying things impulsively, without planning or considering the consequences. On impulse. Done suddenly, without thinking or planning. Short of cash. Not having enough money at the moment. Came up, happened. Unexpectedly. Burning through money. Spending money very quickly. Keep something in check. Control or limit something to prevent problems. In check. Under control. Track where my money was going. To carefully monitor or record how money is being spent. Set limits for different categories. To decide on a maximum amount of money to spend on certain things. No spend weeks. Periods of time when you don't spend any money except for necessities. Setting aside a small amount. Saving a certain portion of money regularly. Started to pay off. To begin to produce good results or benefits. Sense of control. Feeling that you are in charge of what's happening. Handle unexpected expenses without stress. Manage surprise costs calmly without worry. Falling into debt. Owing money you cannot easily repay. Look ahead. Plan or think about the future. Spending impulsively. Spending money without thinking carefully first. Tightening your belt. Spending less money. Cutting expenses. Freedom to enjoy life. The ability to live happily and without restrictions.
Preparing these sample answers takes a lot of time, but your support keeps me going. If you find my content helpful, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and connect with me through these links. I've also added them in the video description. Your encouragement means everything to me.